Hey yo, it's Liara, and today you join me back over here on Truly Bedrock, where I finally have enough levels to enchant a Trident. Not just one either. I actually can go ahead and enchant 2 of them, hopefully. So hopefully one of them's going to roll a Riptide for me. Breaking 3, and that's all we get. And I'm breaking 3, and that's all we get. No! I was really crossing my fingers that we were going to get a Riptide out of that, especially because it is currently raining, so I wanted to go take a test flight. Oh, I'm so bummed. Well, I guess I'm putting these Tridents back away for right now. And yes, I am up to 4 of them. I also did go ahead and get the Mending and Breaking books to add on to whichever one gets to be my Riptide Trident. And I guess if we're not using the rain, I can go ahead and take a quick nap. Last time we built ourselves this kelp farm to go ahead and fuel our furnace array with and to sell for gold because we are doing gold, not diamonds this season. Looks like no more charcoal has sold and none of the kelp yet. And how are we doing in terms of kelp blocks stocking up? Well, still definitely not anywhere near full on there, so I should probably get my camera account back on the case. Now, you might remember that the whole point in me making this array to begin with was so I could smelt down the iron and gold that I need to make the railway around the island. So I think it's about time we go ahead and shove all the stuff I've dug up so far on into here. Let's see, which box? This is the box that it's in. Put these books away for the time being. Now, this is definitely nowhere near enough iron to fund the entire project, but hilariously, it's already like a quarter of enough gold. So it might actually be more realistic for us to wander out to a mesa somewhere, mine up a bunch of gold, and then buy the iron from Zloy rather than just trying to mine it ourselves. That said, I do love a good iron vein, so I may sit down and do a stream from an iron vein one of these evenings. Fuel out of here, put it on in here, and we go whoop. I went ahead and put my copper into the smelter while I was at it. So this is our grand total of our metals at the moment. And when you block it all up and include a little bit that I had sitting around from the iron shop, that is what we've got at the moment, which is definitely, as I've said, not enough to do the whole thing, but enough to get started. Except I just used up all but like 2 blocks of my redstone on this project. That means we need to go mining in a major way, which we needed to do anyway because I need to build something around this. I don't know what yet. I need something though. However, there have been complaints about me digging underneath the island. I don't know if people realize it's me that was digging under the island, but I have a mine down there, and I have definitely gone a good 1,000 blocks in both directions a little bit, which is why I do have all this deep slate. So we could use the deep slate as our material, and I mean, that would probably be best because it would probably fit in best with what the rest of the shopping district is looking like, but I don't know. Actually, I guess if I'm mining for redstone, then I kind of have to be a deep slate layer, right? I mean, I don't have to because there is redstone up in stone layer still, but it's a lot rarer, so I guess I'm best off just digging deep. But to do that, I am going to wander over to the mainland first. But before I do that, I just realized where I can get more experience so that I can actually enchant those tridents properly. These I've been doing so much smelting. I guess not that much. Jeez, okay. I was really thinking that was going to give me a lot more than it did. That's very sad. Well, I guess I'll replace that. How about you? You've been smelting away for a while. What happens if I slap a lever on you and steal a piece of kelp out of you? Okay, yeah, that was plenty of levels. All right, let's go enchant a trident, hopefully. Unbreaking 3 again. And again, that is all we get. Why? So we're going to be flying about 2,000 blocks this way. But before we do that, I actually need to go check something in the Nether. Specifically, I just want to know what row this is on. So it looks like this is on 126. And indeed, this just ends currently at the Nether portal. So we're gonna need those cobblestone slabs after all. The reason why I wanted to know what coordinate that was on is because I want to set up another portal over in the mining desert, which I'm realizing now I probably could have just gotten the overworld coordinate of this, which is basically -1,000. Yeah, we'll just go with that. We need X is whatever and Y is Z is -1,000. So we're gonna fly on out there, find a relatively obvious spot to drop another portal down, then fly back to come set up the actual path in the Nether out there. Are there probably more efficient ways to do this? Yes. For one, I could just build the portal on the Nether side where approximately I want this to pop out, but the last 2 times that I've attempted to do that, it spat me out in a cave both times, no matter what Y altitude I put the Nether side portal at. We are also going to steal a bed from this village, which is something I've already done once because I've been out to the mining desert once already. But this time, that's not the one I stole. There we go. This time I am stealing it not to take with me, but generally so I can make a nice little safety hole over here. And I am thinking that right about here feels reasonable enough. Let's do 3264 because that should be a nice round Minecrafty number. And I'm letting it be sunk slightly into the sand because let's be honest, that section's just going to be torn out soon enough anyway. Hello? That was instantaneous. And I guess for the time being, the quote-unquote safety area is just going to consist of a bed and a crafting table and a torch. But we'll get a little hut put around it eventually. For right now, I'm not even going to risk going that way through it. Do I have a sign I can slap on? You know what? Nobody's going to try coming through there in the next, 30 to 45 minutes. It'll be fine. Hey!
Oh, yeah, sure. Continue walking into the employee-only door. That's normal and fun for everybody.
I was told that no trading woo did not apply to me.
There's 2 more doors to get in here.
Oh. Okay.
You're
that's
still
good.
not an employee.
Do you want to be able to use my furnace or not? Anyway.
Everyone is able to use your furnace. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, shush. Look, I was going to ask you if I could get some help real quick.
Okay, do tell. What's up?
Well, I need to bridge about 200 blocks in the Nether. And I was hoping that somebody'd be willing to cover my back while I did.
Alright, and you came to the one guy who never uses bow, so...
Oh. Okay, well, can I cover you while you build the bridge then? I'll provide safety equipment.
Sure. Okay, yeah, if you got fire resistance, what are we doing though?
We are making a path out to the mining desert.
Ah.
Yes, fast track.
Right. Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. Do you happen to have a lot of shulker boxes with you?
I have about 4 empty ones to my name at the moment.
Well, okay, that's a good start, cause
Oh. See,
yeah.
I'm actually going out there to mine redstone, so you can have fun with that. Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so we are heading this way about 300 blocks. You sure you're okay with doing the bridging?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually freshly enchanted some of my gear to protection and fire protection.
Okay.
So.
Nice. Yeah, I had some fire protection save my butt a couple days ago.
It kind of comes with the territory of digging up 9 stacks of ancient debris.
You're up to 9 stacks now?
Yep.
Why?
It's just ancient debris, and also I don't want anyone else to have any. So.
That's the one thing I hate about bridging forward is when that happens.
Yep. You're just waiting till you figure out why I need sand.
I assumed for glass because you keep building really huge things.
Yeah, sure. That's the first idea. Yeah, definitely. The first thing I thought of, glass for all those transparent things I'm making.
I mean, I don't think you want sandstone that badly. Slice, wait, look.
What?
Gravel.
Yep.
Aw, that was boring.
Yeah. Did I tell you I sponsored Adequate's Nether Hub?
You did not.
I gave him a boat full of diamond pickaxes.
Interesting.
Turns out the efficiency 3 pickaxes that are villager trades, that is the lowest you can get to still be able to insta-mine netherrack.
Is the efficiency 3?
Yep. Well, diamond efficiency 3, it's, you know, big difference. Oh, hey, check this guy out.
Aw, it's got a baby. I'm glad that you have armor that lets you just calmly take that. 1 second, I'm gonna block off that lava source a bit higher. Or I was going to, but that is a lot of skeletons. Making my life too hard to do that. Okay.
Are we not past where we're supposed to be?
Yes, just barely actually. Oh, 408. So we're oh, that's obnoxious.
Yeah, we're 50 blocks away, dude.
Yeah, I didn't notice that we went that far past it. That sounded like an angry Enderman.
I just got set on fire. Yeah, this is where.
Yeah. That's why I was saying it's obnoxious. Nope, somebody.
Apparently me.
You might want to come back over here then. Woo-hoo. Okay. Yeah, I guess at 408 we'll just make a deep slate platform real quick here. If you guys wouldn't be directly in the way. Oh, there is definitely something shooting at me. And then acting like it's not. Love it when mobs do that. Okay. Good enough. Maybe not. I'm gonna die. Don't also die, please.
Yep, I'm fine.
Oh, there went all my obsidian and everything.
Yay.
Oh, joy. Okay. Yeah, why didn't I have the fire resistance potion on my hotbar? Why am I an idiot?
Well, on the upside, I got your 4 salmon.
Alright, so as you saw, this is obviously not safe in the least out here. But we do now have a portal functioning to the close by mining desert, which is also going to be where we have like our primary underground mining area. I'm gonna hide. Zoe did go ahead and finish up the portal for us, so the trip was not in vain. My obsidian did all burn, but he tore out the corners because I'd placed corners too. And just used those. And I honestly am just going to fly back because walking on this narrow little ledge makes me very nervous. And I'm going to come back with more cobblestone once I own more cobblestone. Well, peeps, this is not a setback I saw coming at all. We have a little bit of backup gear, but it makes a lot more sense to just go buy new gear from the villagers, especially since the gear we had wasn't much better than what they sell to begin with. That does mean needing to grab a little bit more of my gold out, or at least some of the iron. Oh, don't tell me that shulker box was on me. Come on, don't tell me that shulker box was on me. Did I put it away in my closet somewhere? Okay. Phew. Alright. That's doable. Really thought the only enchanting we'd be doing today was just, tridents until Riptide eventually rolled. Alright, get some boots again. A helmet that I can shave the enchantments off of and re-enchant. Don't need any pants because we'll get some gold ones. And guess we might as well get ourselves one of those. Silk touch pickaxe. Axe. Other pick to enchant. And we're at 18. What else can we do? Well, while I'm waiting for the villagers to reset this next morning, I might as well also check what Silence got available here. It's all pants. It's all pants. I mean, maybe, no, the sword's no good. I mean, if I ever need a hoe, but I don't. Curse of Binding, it's all pants. Why is it all pants? All right, well, never mind. Okay, well, I was trading iron for gear, but the rightful owner of the villagers came by to go ahead and do the same. He did inform me that there is now more gear in here that I might want because he just did a ton of end raiding. Ooh, okay. I don't think there's anything that I actually need to grab right now. So what I'm going to do instead is go try to find some other source of experience. And I think that I have a lead on one. Hello, Ladrium.
Hello, Liara. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I am doing okay. What you up to? What brings you to these parts?
Well, you might note that I kind of have nothing but an elytra, and it's not even enchanted at the moment.
Yes, I see. You had an accident with the big unknown. The great outdoors.
Yeah, there was a skeleton and some lava and, but hey, there is a portal to the mining desert now, the close by one, not the one that's got a mesa. So, you know, pluses and minuses.
I've been meaning to go out there. Yeah, so you dug all that way out there and then you had a little incident, I guess, in lava?
Yeah, in the midst of building a portal, I kind of got knocked in, and my wings couldn't make up their mind if they were deployed or not. Did not make it back out of the lava. Did not have my fire resistance potion on my hotbar. Lesson learned.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I understand you might have
take
an experience source. Yeah.
Yes, I do. And I promise you, there is no pain and suffering that is involved in it. Here, let me sleep real quick so that pain and suffering does not hit both of us while we're over here.
That is fair.
I only have it mildly lit up. You're safe, like, right here, but the skeletons that spawn about 10 feet that way will come and get us. Here, yeah, if you come this way, I will show you the great experience farm that does not cause any pain and suffering to anyone whatsoever, I promise.
I have concerns that you keep repeating that. How many armadillos were tortured in the making of this farm?
None. There are no armadillos that are tortured in the making of this farm, and there's no allays. Unlike Really Adequate, I don't torture allays. I mean, he's just a downright monster for doing that.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening here.
Yes. See, it's perfectly safe, and the ghast, as we all know, loves snowballs. So there is no pain, there is no unhappiness, there is nothing but pure happiness and great. Those cries you hear, they aren't cries of pain, they're cries of tickling
you
and joy.
One of those chair massages where they like really pound your back and you can't tell if it hurts or not. I feel like that's what's happening
exactly
to the
like
ghast.
It's exactly like that. And I have the actions and stuff pack on, so every now and then he just like giggles and squirms around. It's so cute. So you can definitely tell that he likes it on mine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, so you're welcome to use this. I guess all you need to do is, if you want to rethrow that trident so you get the XP, you just need to throw it right on that thingy-majigger.
Okay.
And then let's just make sure that that's there. Yeah, and then you want to come over here. Inside of this thingy-majigger, there is a splash potion of infestation.
Excellent. Okay.
Just climb up there and just, give him a little bath.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then just climb down there in that little door. Yep.
In the door over here?
Yep, just climbing right through there. And then hug that wall. Just drop down in that little hidey hole right there.
Oh, in the hidey hole. Okay.
Yep. There you go. And you should start seeing the XP go right up.
Yeah, no, they're coming. I levels are going up. Awesome. All right. This is
It's
somehow
special, isn't
not
it?
the silliest. Yeah, like I'm trying to contemplate how this isn't the weirdest thing that I've done in Minecraft,
Yeah, I mean, this is all totally normal. I mean, you're using the ghast mechanic of him liking snowballs in order to get XP. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's totally fine by me.
All right, and yeah, I guess I'll bring over some nether wart for sure for the extra potions, because the other ingredients are just gunpowder and stone, right?
Yep, just gunpowder and stone, yeah.
Yeah, I have those. Would you like anything in exchange for me using this?
No.
Okay.
No, just, I would like you to keep mob sounds on the entire time is what I would like you to do.
Okay, given that getting levels gets exponentially harder the higher up you go on them, I figure it's most efficient for me to go up to level 36 or 39 at a time, fly back over here, enchant a few things, and then fly back over. Either that or make myself another enchanting table and just take it over there, but I feel like that'd be a little silly, so we'll just waste the rockets instead. For right now, we're gonna go ahead and shave the enchantments off of both of those and off of that, and that, I think, is everything that I wanted to shave it off of. Okay, what is it offering us on the pants? It is offering us projectile protection. That is a maybe. Fire protection 3 on the helmet. Ooh, maybe I should take the projectile protection on the chest plate. I do mostly wear chest plates when end raiding. Projectile protection would have been real handy earlier too, but so would a fire protection. What is it offering me on the pickaxe? I'm unbreaking on any of the tools. Okay, that is not helpful. That is not helpful. Let's go for the chest plate. And it's thorns again. But no, that's a pretty good chest plate. All right, what are we offering on the pants? Blast protection. I am all right, thank you. Unbreaking 3, no clue. Efficiency 4, maybe? Go ahead and take the efficiency 4. No fortune, but we can get a fortune book. And one more. Fire protection on the helmet. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and grab that. And that's all we got on that. Oof, that's a little harsh. What's it offering us next? Regular old protection. Yeah, we'll want that. So we'll go ahead and get the next bit of levels out of there. And after I've done my back and forth, I will be back with you. All right. Well, rather than taking you on the endless journey of me enchanting and grindstoning and enchanting and grindstoning, we're going to go do something completely different. We're going to go ahead and check out the rail system. That's right. I have the design set up for what our actual rail system is going to look like. We have the regular and express lanes going on both sides here. These stilts are completely adjustable in height, so this can go as low as ground level if we want. Well, of course, I would like it, you know, high enough that you don't have to worry about mobs hopping over it. So, you know, maybe a couple levels above ground level. Clear up to, you know, if people want that, like 50 blocks up, sure, we can do that wildly around some section of it. My absolute favorite part of this is that the lights actually turn on at night. I've got them set up with inverted daylight sensors, so they actually turn on at night. And, you know, I did think about putting copper bulbs there instead and just having them on eternally. But this just seems more fun. I just like the aesthetic of it more. But the fun does not stop there. Significantly less aesthetic, but a lot more functional, is the train station itself. We have so many aspects built in this train station that I am so proud of. First of all, we have this area over here that takes minecarts that are stray minecarts and it gets rid of them. So when somebody comes on into the station, it's going to go ahead and spit them out of the minecart. Oh, wait, I have the wrong kind of rail there. That's not an activator. Ahem, as I was saying, coming into the station, it goes and ejects you. The cart keeps on going, and it goes around the corner to be taken up by that. However, if we leave here in the minecart, it will trip this tripwire right here. And that will mean we just keep going. I've also got it set up so that you press the button and it spits out a minecart to go. But don't worry, it actually also pauses the powered rails so you have a couple seconds to get in before it launches you. All of this compacted as far as I could possibly figure it out. I have gone ahead and set it up with the mirror as well so that it's on both sides. And from there, I have shipped it on out to a couple of my friends to see if they can figure out how to compact it any further at all. I feel like if I really tried, I could get this one narrower in the middle here, but these are going to be like absolutely entangled with each other at that point, and we're playing Tetris at that point in time just to make this 2 blocks narrower. Not going to be worth it. All right, I returned from another round of being mean to that poor ghast, and about the only things left are the sword and the trident. So what does it want to offer me on the sword? Sharpness 4, or unbreaking 3 again on the trident. Let's go with the sharpness 4. All right, I'll have to go get a looting book, but that works. Impaling 5, and I mean, I'll keep it. That's not the kind of trident that I want. Good zappy zappy. That's not the kind of trident that I want. All right, I've grabbed another trident and we have one more go because I am not gonna go back over there anytime soon. Do I have any books? Do I have any books? Paper, book, level 1 enchant, whatever it is. Power 1, sure. Doesn't matter. That was just a reroll, and it still wants to give me loyalty. Okay, what am I gonna get on a pick? Efficiency 4. Oh wait, do I have any string? I could use a bow. Really no string. All of my string die in the thing too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, last enchanting attempt of the day on the bow. Power 4. And that is all we get, so we're gonna have to make some arrows somehow, or find somebody we can buy some from. My instincts keep telling me to go take my gold and talk to the piglins, but like, I need the gold for the rails, and I need the gold to buy the iron for the rails, and I need the gold, like they need the gold. All right, it's time for us to return to our train station because I have actually heard back from my friend Zagav, who went ahead and looked at a structure block of this, and he found only one spot where he could advise to reduce the redstone and compact the whole thing a little bit. And that is the spot that we actually have this tripwire hooked up to. So apparently, if I do things right, we can actually have it send out the signal inside instead. I think we can safely knock this out for a moment while I do. Yes, so it looks like one there, letting it come on down there, and that should still... No. I did something wrong. Oh. I think we've got like this set up as a stair or something as our way to get through here with that redstone signal. Yes, I believe that now goes down the side of that. So that now sets that off. Excellent. All right. So that is a couple of blocks on the outside that we can get rid of. And we just got to do the same on the other side. Excellent. All right. So that is rearranged so that we've got a little bit more compact. It still can't really get any further than that as far as I can tell. So I am back on the server where a lot has changed in the meantime. And I am presently trying to figure out where we want to actually put the main station on the island. Because see, I had originally reserved this stretch of land right about here for the main station. However, I do not think there is a way out in this direction anymore. And also there's so many people south of here that would like stations. So I think we're going to be actually running the line more like down here past aliens or something, you know? But that means that the more logical place to put the station is actually going to be this side. Which honestly, I mean, this is where the Nether portal is, so we could have an easy way down to it. And this is also where spawn is and the hotel is, and it just, oops, probably is all in all a better place to put the train station. So I'm having to figure out where my actual path through is going to be, which I think is going to be along like here. Yeah, that should put me, I can go above these two houses, or I don't know if anybody's living. If no one's living in this house, we can just eminent domain it. Ooh, we could have a bridge. We could have a bridge over this. Okay, and past the bees and everything. So that gives us a straight line over here towards JC and Gilles areas, and then onwards down to Plod. So I think that this is the direction I will start building in first. If we go the other direction, this island here is booked by a couple of members who have not had a chance to log in yet this season. So we want to check with them to see if and where they want a station before we start building in this direction. But that also means giving them a chance to log in and check things out and decide things for themselves. That's one of the things to keep in mind about TB. Just because there's a few crazy full-timers over there doing all kinds of mega projects right away does not mean that all of us have the time or the energy to put it that kind of scale into our Minecraft. And I want to make sure that we include everybody in the train system, even if they are having a bit of a slow start. Once we head over this way, we are either going to be hugging the coastline here or slicing this island in half. If we slice that island in half, we may have our one tunnel stretch along here, because I'm eyeing Y90 for the actual train tracks, and this is clear up at like 102. So it's not so high that I couldn't arch it up and over, but tunnels are cool, okay? I like tunnels. And I believe these areas belong to Zloy and to Smurf. So they're who I'll have to check with once I figure this part out. And you see why I'm saying I'm just gonna start in this direction, and we're gonna work our way clockwise around the island. So I should probably get some blocks and mark out where the train station's gonna go here, so that people don't continue building in through here. Yeah, good point. Let me grab some of my deep slate. So this does feel like a really good spot for it, but I guess it all depends on if that house is occupied, or maybe not. Honestly, with the way the stilts are set up on it, it doesn't matter if this house is occupied or not. Like, it can just go straight over it. So I have just discovered a horrifying problem. Yeah. It prioritizes that direction, even though this should clearly be running up and down. So I don't think we can do normal rails next to each other on inclines. I think they have to all be powered rails on inclines. Well, luckily, most of this place isn't intended to be inclines, but oh my goodness, Minecraft, what is wrong with you? Because seriously, look, I go on down here, that's fine. And then that happens. And it did the same when I placed it the other way in a row. So even if we do this side first, we still get the same thing there. I don't know what to do about it. Guess I'm gonna go see if there's a bug report about it and complain, maybe. I don't know. I don't see what else I can do. Ooh, I am glad I was just putting together this for demonstration purposes, and that this was not meant to be the completed thing for the day at all. No, I was definitely gonna have this station be my project for this episode. I don't know what I'm doing now. I guess I have to come up with a build for this shop. Jeez. Time to start putting my head to the wall. Oh yeah, I wonder if anything would do. Okay, alright. I guess maybe we're chopping more wood. Maybe we're chopping more wood. That was a lot sold. Didn't think that part through. Oh well, makes it easier to go ahead and move the whole barrel over, because I think I want to bring the building up as close as I can here. And I had multiple people ask if I can go ahead and sell it by the stack. So I'm going to switch it up to the stack, and that also means loading it back in is a little bit easier. So yeah, we'll just do that. And I noticed that I'm level 30 again, so let's give it another roll. Nope. At least there's something besides unbreaking that time. So I've been pacing in circles trying to brainstorm what I'm gonna do for the building for this, and everything that I can come up with is just harkening back to my create days, which, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, look, I kept the skin. We never really left the create days around here. But I've made the horrifying realization that whatever I'm doing, I think I need brick. I think I want brick. And I do not want my own villagers this season, which means I either need to see if somebody else has some masons available, or I need to find an out-of-bounds lush cave to go and jump into and dig up. And I have a distinct feeling it's gonna be the latter. Because yeah, I have a feeling that even if anybody does have masons, they don't have enough. So we just need to get ourselves, that is good enough shovel. This is straight from a villager, so I can just get another 1 or 2 of these to exhaust. And I'm gonna see if anybody's got any more shulker boxes of it. Wait, no, hang on. I never actually used those ones because I died. Okay. So I have 4 shulkers I can fill up. I think that 1 will be plenty. I do not want Silk Touch on the shovel, actually. I was about to say that I wanted to put Silk Touch on it, but no, I need it in balls so that I can smelt it, which luckily will be nice and fast and easy to smelt. Yep, I guess we're going to Chunk Base and finding out where we have got a lush cave around here. And I'm sorry, but I'm taking that with me because I do not have a replacement right now. All right, so I've come to the coordinates the lush cave's supposed to be at, and sure enough, there's even an azalea, though there is a very confusing scene before me where somebody has chopped down just the logs out of the azalea and then left like one. I don't know if they intentionally left it floating or what. Maybe I shouldn't take that down. Maybe I should leave it floating. I don't know what's happening here. All I know is that I had not remembered rooted dirt was a thing, but we are now also going to get a bunch of rooted dirt, and I don't know if I need it or not. So I don't know if this is product I can sell or not yet. All I do know is that these are always very obnoxious to dig out, and that I did not think to bring a bed with me. So I'm really glad that it is a very busy day on the server. It occurred to me that I should actually show y'all the cave that I dug into before I completely pillage it. We're already 2 shulkers of clay balls in. But yeah, this is the gigantic lush cave that I dropped into and have dropped nearly a stack and a half of torches into. We have dug out this whole little section. Ooh, I left some up there. This whole section over here. And I'm moving into this section. We will see what I need to do about any water, but there's not a ton in this section, so it shouldn't be too bad. And that'll probably fill up the shulkers that I've got. I'm hoping a whole shulker of, because that's what like three shulkers of clay balls works out to 1 shulker of brick blocks if I'm doing my math right. So I'll have more like 3 shulkers of so like 3/4 of a shulker. I hope that's enough, and if not, I know exactly where this is, so I can come back here pretty easily. What I didn't do is I didn't go check for axolotls at all. Hello, are there any over here? There's plenty of diamonds, but it's kind of dark over here, so I don't know if I want the diamonds badly enough to deal with the dark. Ooh, there's also apparently an iron vein. That's like the 4th one I found on the server. All right, so we have this much rooted dirt. And then all of these, whoops, they're in here still. All of these bricks continues up into here, I'm sure. Yes, it does. So let's go ahead and block these up and see what we've got. Throw them all on the ground, so I'll just pick them up easier. And spam the button. All right, so as I predicted, I've got about 3/4 of a shulker box of bricks. And then we've also got a row of glass that I had already smelted before. I am going to have to track down some granite, but I have it on good authority that there is a few stacks available around the server, so I should be able to trade something for it, I'm sure. But I'm going to be real. I don't have an exact idea for this still, and I don't want to make y'all wait any longer for this episode. But there is one other thing that I want to check in on before we finish up. All right, so the whole directionality thing has me looking at some other changes to it too. Specifically, I'm thinking I might see if that house really is unoccupied and scoot the whole thing over by 3 blocks, because I just feel like this is a better line for it right here. It's not going to be cutting as close to that build there. I don't know where I want to put it height-wise compared to that still, but yeah, no, it's just a better line to put it through. But I don't know whose house it is the only problem. But Moss appears to be home, so hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm suddenly very, very confused by the sign, but it's going good. How about you?
I'm very confused by a lot of things. There's a lot happening around here. I've actually been off. I go to work every day, and then every time I come home, something's changed. I get like banned, or Sloy builds me a roof or something.
Yeah, it's a fast changing place around here right now. It's a little, I'm kind of planning to contribute to that is the only problem.
I see a thing going up over there.
Yeah, I'm figuring out where the train line's gonna go. And I was gonna put it the opposite in the shopping center, but I realized putting it close to spawn probably makes more sense, and this also puts it closer to the portal down here, stuff like that. Problem is, the ideal spot for it, this house is a little in the way of, so I was trying to find out if this was as unoccupied as it looks.
Well, at one point in time, this was actually occupied. It actually held a couple things of mine, which were villagers. And come to find out that the villagers I thought were maybe kidnapped. No, they were murdered. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, in your good fortune, if this is in your way, I don't really care. But I've struggled with words whenever I think of this. That Sloyd just came in, murdered my villagers just so he could have a working iron farm.
Oh.
That's pretty much what happened. Yeah.
No, you at least move them. You don't. What? No.
I'm sorry. That's what I said. I said you could have moved them, and then he said no, I couldn't have moved. And then, hang on, I was rudely interrupted there.
Yeah,
watch out.
That actually might be my fault. I don't know last time I slept.
Yeah, I slept just recently, so it's definitely
probably my fault.
Yeah. But anyways, I mean, it wasn't really mine. I was just using it to hold them. I just wanted to keep them safe. Obviously, it didn't work. I'm sorry. I'm a little feisty. Lately, I just been, kind of just. I come here. I notice things like me being banned, and then I go inside. I go into my window. I yell at the clouds. That's my daily routine. There you go. I think eventually I'm gonna move here. So yeah. If this old thing bothers you, it's okay. My stuff's almost packed, and I'm kind of just I was thinking this could be a vacation home. Maybe I'll just stay over here every once in a while when I got something to do in the shop or anything. But
Well, I mean, imagine the property values. You're right next to the station.
Oh yeah. I'm not. Believe me, I'm not upset about it. Don't
Okay.
There's not much more I don't think that you could do to me that's already been done to me. That's
So am I hearing right that this is bad memories? You would actually like to see this destroyed?
It's a murder house. This is bad juju. You don't want this here.
Okay. All right. Noted. I will tear down the haunted house. Sure.
Yeah. I'm thinking if there was a way to burn it down, I would.
Yeah. I would suggest not, because it seems a little little close to yours for
Yeah. That might be the one thing. I think also like you know, and then also that a lot of it is made of stone, so it's not really gonna.
you. Oh, would it make you feel better to blow it up? I mean, like one TNT at a time, so we don't blow yours up. Okay,
By all
no.
means, I love explosions.
Okay, hold that thought.
Oh, okay.
All right, I've returned. It's not a whole lot of TNT, but you know, it's probably enough for the build.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Proper placement prevents proportionally propulted. Never mind. I'm just making stuff up at this point. Huh?
I think we'll start with one in the middle and see what happens from there.
Oh, okay, good.
I figure one at a time prevents them from getting flung, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, that was
Look at that.
cleanly
No
like
damage. No damage to my house. Perfect. Yeah. That worked out pretty well.
And I think I might damage the bamboo next door if I do this one up here, but I think a second one. All right, and then one there. I've put a block in the way just in case. Whee!
Oh, nice.
Not as dramatic,
Yep.
but
That's
like-
triple bamboo.
yeah. Yeah, it wasn't dramatic or anything, but sometimes it just feels better to get things done and over with.
Yeah. It's sort of a cleansing. It's a kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of catharticism.
Closure. Yeah, cathartic. Yeah, you are done with this place. Well, thank you very
yes,
much
yeah.
for
Absolutely.
agreeing to let me take the land. I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to eminent domain like too much around the server. I think I might have to move a beehive or two over there, but
Oh yeah, whoa, hey.
that's a long first step.
Yeah. Whoops, hang on. I'll be. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I just, every time I'm around this area, I just feel like walking off a cliff. But there's been a lot of bad things as I've already mentioned, and I don't feel quite the same.
Yeah, you don't look quite the same either. Was there a curse of binding incident, or have I just missed the invite to the costume party?
Oh, no, I just been kind of wearing this. I figured it would give me good luck flying. Figure bat.
Yeah, you did avoid actually hitting the ground there, so that's some good luck.
Yeah, that makes sense, don't it?
Makes sense.
Put on a bad head. Put on a bad head, you'll fly better. I think I've been able to see a little bit better too.
I'm just impressed you got one. Like they're so rare. Like to even see a bat these days. Jeez.
Oh yeah. No, I've got a few of them. I think they're flying around in my skull too.
Oh, okay. I guess we should have put on some better ear protection before those explosions.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I think we're okay. I didn't really hear much of anything. I got earplugs.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and leave you to it. Good luck with this. I mean, I guess, did you get Sloy's permission, or does he? It's probably just me. That he does that too.
Oh no. It's a hierarchy. Yeah, no, definitely. Because, well, at the very least, Silent and I just don't care what he says and just do it anyway.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, he's actually allowed me to live at my house. I don't know. I mean, it's
he hasn't.
Yeah, right there, my house, Moss Logic's house.
Oh, nice boots.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, those were a gift from Slack. I nearly, nearly killed him while he watched me fly in the Nether.
Oh.
I think his blood pressure went up quite a few points while I was doing that, and so in return he gave me these boots.
Yeah, I've been there and done that to people too. The handing them boots part. I mean,
I've been actually really like flying in the Nether lately.
Right? It's fun.
Yeah. It beats sitting here yelling at the clouds out this big window. So yeah.
Yeah, I wish there was already a totem shop because I feel a lot better flying around the Nether with a totem because I am face meets wall prone.
Makes me think. Yeah, I think I know where where a place is. I might have to. You're making the wheels turn here. Maybe it's one of the shops I might think about doing.
Oh, I would be grateful.
Except I got to figure out how to do it because I'm not supposed to be here. So
Right.
let me mull that over a little bit, and then I'll get back to you on that one.
All right, peeps. So this episode has gone off the rails, no pun intended, just absolutely all over the place. And I feel like we've gotten nothing done. But the reality is we do have the way paved for the first section of our train line. I still have to decide what elevation it's going to be at before we actually put it through there. But the placement is good. The land has been reserved for the train now. Eladrium said that that's not too close to his shop, but I think that we aren't quite done for this episode. There's one more thing that I need to do. We are going to buy a bit more iron so that we can get a couple more levels without having to scurry all the way over to Eladrium's poor little ghast farm. And we are going to trade with all these guys. Get ourselves back up to level 30 here. Get some more food while we're at it. And let's give this enchanting table another go. All right, drum roll please. What have we got? Unbreaking, and it's loyalty. Is grindstoning that back off gonna be enough to get me? Ooh. Oh, yes, it was enough to get me back up. Haha. We can have another chance. Unbreaking, and it's the same thing again. Oh, well. At any rate, peeps, I guess that wraps things up for today. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new around here and you'd like to hang out again next time, then hey, please subscribe. Take care, everybody. Toodles!